Hey guys, I've been asked to show a few things about the ESEE, and also there were a lot of other questions. How good is the edge retention? Is it good or better than some other knives? I really wouldn't know that. However, I'm gonna answer the questions that I can. One person asked me, how does it carry if you use the MOLLE attachments in the small of your back on your belt? And I've carried it like that, and I can say for me, for my size, for my build, it carries excellent. I've not noticed any problems driving, sitting down, or walking. My backpack is pretty high, so it will not slam against the knife so that the knife does become uncomfortable. With a backpack that's longer, that sits lower, it might actually be uncomfortable if the backpack keeps hitting on the sheath and the knife. Right now I have it set up on so that if I would put it on my belt, it would be for my left hand. I have it set up this way because I like to carry it on my strap of my backpack. It sits here, and it generally sits in my backpack because it is so thin profile that it does not bother me. Now I have made well, it's not really a modification. I've reduced the edge angle, and that was because last summer I was in a situation when I really wanted to use this knife. I took it with me and I had to cut through a root, and the edge angle that I had on it made things difficult. It was a 25-degree per side edge angle with a micro bevel, and it just made things difficult. So I said, I really don't like that, I'll modify it. So I put a 20-degree per side edge angle without a micro bevel, just because I wanted to test, see if it holds up. I've polished the blade, you can see, and since then I've only been maintaining the edge with my DC4 stone, and occasionally when I get home and I don't forget about it, I'll strop it. But it is razor sharp, and this edge angle for me is perfect. I have not noticed any chips, rolls, or any damages to the blade, and I've used it well, I haven't really tested it. I've used it off and on whenever I needed to cut something, and in this position it's really practical. When you need a knife, you just take it out, use it, put it back. Regardless if you have a knife on your belt, this is just more practical. Now I've also put a little pinky lanyard here. This is just so that you can grab the knife further down the handle. It'll give you some weight, and it's very controlled. It's a very controlled chop. Some people say, well, use a hatchet for that, use a saw, whatever. I find this much faster. This is the knife that I carry always here on the strap of my backpack. If I need to cut something, it's very fast, take it out, cut. And if I need to chop something, this little pinky lanyard will give me really a lot of leverage, and the chops are really precise. So here's an idea for you. That's about it. The knife still has a thin handle and it will tire your hand, but it's reasonably comfortable. With this new edge angle, with the pinky lanyard, and the system, I'm really happy with it. So I hope I answered some questions that were out there. Should you have any more, please ask and I will answer them. I will also try to turn you. We're in the middle of a few trees that were fell down, that were cut, let's put it that way. And to chop with it is much faster than to get my Laplander out and cut this. To delimb also. So even if I have my big knife with me, this will just be faster. There you go. Of course I could have done a better job, but this was just for demonstration purposes. If I were to go back to being plain, and let's say I wanted to cut this through here, now the wood is dry, you can see it. Well, in this case it broke, but you can still see it is pretty easy to control, and I like that. I really, really like that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all a great day.